Social anxiety is the fear of being judged by other people, and it makes you irrationally anxious in social situations. Social anxiety makes it difficult for me to do simple tasks in my daily lives, such as making phone calls to just order food or something like that. This is something that has bothered me since I was a kid, and it still affects me even now as an adult. I have to prep what I'm going to say beforehand, and even when the phone is ringing, my heart will also be racing 10 times faster because of it. Back in secondary school, there were a lot of instances where I would be called in front of the class to answer a question on the whiteboard. And even if I would know the answer, I would still have that irrational fear that I would mess things up somehow, and the entire class will laugh at me because of that. I always thought it was just because I was shy, because that's what my classmates would tell me, that's what my parents would tell me, that's what my teacher would tell me without fail every year in my report book. And because of that, I convinced myself that I was just shy and there was nothing more to it. But it was only about 3 to 4 years ago when I understood what social anxiety really meant, and that all these years, what I had was part of a bigger problem. Even now, when I'm sitting at work, I try not to make even the slightest of movements because I'm so afraid that I would draw attention to myself. Even if I have to go to the toilet really urgently, I would wait till there are lesser people around me, and only then will I get out of my seat. People don't really acknowledge that social anxiety is a real problem. It's difficult for someone with social anxiety to go up and say that I have social anxiety. So when I tell someone that and they tell me to just get over it, it hurts because they're just brushing it off like it's nothing. It's exhausting to live with social anxiety because every day it's like you're putting up an act. That's why it's hard to identify someone with social anxiety, because on the outside they may seem completely normal, they may seem completely calm, but on the inside there might be 100 thoughts going on in their mind, most of which would be about what other people are thinking about them. Social anxiety is a real issue, so when someone comes to you and tells you about their problem, listen to them, acknowledge it, and don't just brush it off like it's nothing. No matter how irrational you may think their feelings are, it is real to them, and acknowledging it can help way more than you think.